Alright, you guys want to play D&D?
No!
What do you get when a bunch of artists find old books and get drunk on their fantasies for adventure and boxed wine?
The Killustrators.
A Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Hey everybody, it's me, Adam. I'm also Adam 3 times on Twitter. I'm playing Oswalt Gravefinger, and I'm a necromancer boy.
And you're also human.
Now I'm a human necromancer boy.
My name's Rosemary, but you may know me as Dana Doodles on the internet. That's Dana Doodles, or at Dana Doodles with 3 O's on Twitter. And I'm going to be playing Brix Bramblepelt, which is a regular-ass cat, and she's also a rogue.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm Kellan, or Ballbots on Twitter, and I'm playing Knack, and he's a Thry-Kreen druid.
What is his full name?
His full name is Knack2.
Thank you. This is very upsetting.
It
I'm
is.
sorry, go on.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Nick, or Horst on Twitter. I am Artorious, or Art, who is an elf and just a shitty paladin.
Shitty.
Shitty paladin.
Elf loser.
Oh,
I mean,
sad
he's
as
not a loser, so.
Oh, man. And I'm God, a.k.a. Jeph, a.k.a. TopSpinTheFuzzy, and I will be your host for this evening.
I always pictured
And
God
for
as
the rest of the
And the
evenings.
the other ones as well. We're not going to switch off, although that would be interesting. So,
Oh,
today,
We're playing a game.
go ahead.
we go and explore the amazing world of, which I am now naming just this second, Boreen.
Whoa.
That is the planet. And we are in the country of Castell, in the capital city named Janstrom. And the thingy is there. If you want to have a look at the map real quick.
You are here.
You are here. That is the guild
Get a little
hall.
Google Maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're here.
I figured that was the most clear way of indicating that.
So tell us a little bit about this world.
So in Castell, specifically, since that's where we are, it was established, or it was settled, 500 years ago. And you guys are currently in the newest prime headquarters of the guild, which was set up as a like a frontier organization to like manage the distribution of resources and all that. And that guild has taken various forms over the duration of Castell's settlement and development, but has always remained a core part of Castell society. There's a country called Debera to the north, which has frequently tried to fuck with Castell, has gone to war with them several times, and during one said war, 265 years ago, that was during the discovery of rune magic, which was used in an ancient civilization. And using this rune magic, Castellians were able to develop a faster way of transporting resources, which is now what they know as the train system in Castell. And that basically won Castell the war. Debera is primarily made up of, like, essentially barbarians, and primarily orcs. It's very mountainous. They're like ice orcs.
So you mentioned that they kept fucking with Castell. I'm assuming they kept fucking with them and like starting wars for resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it was for
The one
funsies.
specifically
Could be.
It's just 'cause they're orcs.
the two, well, more or less. They're just they just like to fight. Basically,
So-
there's another country just to the east of them that they're also frequently fighting, and they're both like rival clans of barbarians that essentially became their own countries.
So they have a thirst for conquest.
Yes.
Okay.
Less so now. They're more so just like trying to develop their own technologies and shit out of spite for Castell because they lost that war.
Yeah.
So they're trying to like make their own technologies.
Yeah, we got trains too. Look at our super trains. It's just 3 rocks tied together.
So Castell eventually figured out how to make like electrical powered things, Whereas Debera is now mostly using, like, coal-burning things. And their stuff is not elegant, but it works. It looks very, like, clunky and big, but it functions. So, it's fine. Yes, like I was saying, the one specific war that ended up in the development of the train system, was about a trade deal that basically neither country could agree on, primarily because Debera was just like, we just want all the things. Just give us all the things. And everyone else was like, no, you can't fucking do that.
So then basically they tried to threaten the other countries, and then the countries called their bluff, and then they were like, all right, well, we're going to war then.
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were winning because Castell was extremely spread out, which is why the train system is what won them the war, because they could have more resources funneled to them more quickly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So Castell is just like a technology hub in this world. They have the most advanced technology of anywhere. And because of rune magic. And just to the south, there's the swampy area called Novum. And that is primarily populated with Thrycreen, who are extremely good shipwrights. So they often get commissioned by other countries to build their boats.
We should say what a Thrycreen is.
Thrycreen is a terrifying ant person.
Yeah.
They're not terrifying all the time.
No.
It's just funny to describe them like that.
Yeah.
You guys are in the guild hall in Jonsrum City. You find yourselves in this gigantic open room with very high ceilings, lots of very, like, curved architecture. It's very fancy looking, very ornate. You guys are some of the, like, last people to be joining into this big guild hall. There are, like, a few different rooms off to the sides and a reception desk to your left if you're just coming into the building. And, yeah, everybody's just, like, kind of hanging out and chatting while everything gets settled. Everybody's pouring in. From a stage up at the far end of the room, a well-armored man steps forward. He's got long brown hair that's, like, fancy and braided and whatever. Yeah. And he's got, like, the what do you call it? The thing that goes over the armor. It starts with a T, I think.
A tabard?
Tabard.
That's it.
Tabard. That's it. He's got one of those. It's red and has gold trim. It's all very fancy. He's got, like, a gigantic sword on his back. Standard, like, experienced adventurer shit. So this man steps up into the, like, center stage, and he says,
Greetings, hopeful adventurers. My name is Duncan Howell, and I am the head of the Jonsrum branch of the Adventurers Guild. You've no doubt heard of the role the guild plays in our society, and while that role has taken many forms over the many years of its existence, it remains an integral one. That role today is being those who challenge the limits of what we know, to learn and shape our world with the knowledge we gain from our quests. And we cannot do that without the tireless efforts of people like all of you. Some of you may seek to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Some may seek glory, some riches, and some may simply have a love for exploration. Whatever the reason, you've found yourselves drawn here on recruitment day to join our ranks and see what the world has to offer. And while some of you may fail this test today, I insist that this does not discourage you. The greatest gifts in the world are awarded to those who will not let anything stop their forward progress. And I've no doubt every one of you will do something great for the world.
everybody cheers.
Yay!
No, I didn't. That wasn't a call for you to do it, but I just meant everybody else in the room cheers. But I guess you guys do the woo.
Oh, Art definitely cheers.
It's just
It just makes a series of clicking noises.
that's creepy. People around you look slightly uncomfortable, especially. Wait, you're covered on grass,
They
right?
can't tell what I am. I'm just like a pile. I'm basically.
I feel like that would make them more
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
you're just a pile of dirt with a mask.
I just look like a
A
ghillie
ghillie
suit
suit, yeah.
with like a fox mask, and my arms are like withdrawn into the suit.
All right, and then another less impressive looking man steps up to center stage. He looks a little bit more awkward. And he says, I didn't really prepare anything to say, unlike Duncan here. My name's Giora. I'm a member of city council and local government here. And since a lot of you will probably end up influencing government around, I'm just here to essentially be a judge of character. And that's it. He steps back. A couple people are like,
Woo! Yeah, no.
Get him!
Art's still like, woo!
Yeah!
Art's still super into this. He's like, yeah!
Yes!
I'm psyched to be here!
Yes! Good effort! Good effort!
Something tells me that's going to be like the more important character out of these two NPCs we've met.
alright. And one final man floats up to the center of the stage
Whoa.
in an apparatus not unlike a wheelchair, but just it's floating. It's magical.
It's a float chair.
It's a float chair, not a wheelchair, a float chair. And he says, "Hello, my name is Saul Finkelstein. I'm a retired rune mage. I was around when it was first really being developed. I am one of the founding fathers of the Castellian train system. And today is my 402nd birthday. I just thought I wanted to share that with everybody.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. You in the back, thank you very much. That's very nice of you, young man. Thank you."
Does he have a glass like in his hand?
No, but he is wearing a party hat.
Is he getting wasted?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Does he have
He
like
is
a...
too old for that.
Does he have,
Alcohol will kill him.
Instantly, he would turn to dust.
does he have like one of those like liquid food bags like up on the thing? Like,
No, he's not that like poor off. But he again party hat, and he's an
very
elf.
important.
He's not just a really old man.
He doesn't need a drip. He can just have magic. He can just magically teleport nutrients into his body.
that was some good
gross.
story.
I love this space food.
And then the bag like fills up. And then nothing is said about it.
It's magic. It doesn't need to be. It's fine. I'm just really excited to see all these fresh, young, chipper faces around. I hope you all do great today. Woo! And he busts out a little noisemaker and goes. Everyone's very confused. Saul Finkelstein floats backwards back into his spot, still like wearing his party hat and still making little sounds as he floats backwards.
I like him.
Duncan Howell takes the stage again and says,
We will be getting you in groups to go to the test dungeon to test your skills as an adventurer. This dungeon will test your ability to observe your surroundings and make decisions based on that.
So, he's basically going to be going through and he starts like grabbing like groups of like 5 to 6 people, roughly, from the front of the room and then leading them out. So, you guys have a little bit of time to chat if you so choose. You guys are all like lumped together because you all came at like roughly the same time.
Okay.
I assume you're not acquainted with one another.
So we are a group. We've been putting together in a group.
Well, he's going to be grabbing people in a group.
We're
but
all
you guys,
like in the general vicinity of each
Yeah.
other. We all kind
So
of ran
he's-
in a tiny bit late.
actually, the majority of the people in the room look like they're already in like a group. Like they have a few friends or like acquaintances or just like whoever that they're like, we're going to team up for this.
We're
kind
in
of
the
thing.
D&D Harry Potter, like Hogwarts. We're in the fucking Grand Hall. We haven't
Yeah.
He doesn't understand it.
they haven't put the hat on us yet. I'm just gonna keep using Harry Potter. Like, analogies.
They haven't put the hat on.
Yeah,
us
just
yet.
keep using Harry Potter and Naruto references. I'll totally get all of
Okay, cool.
it.
So the Hokage puts the sorting hat
Ooh. Yes,
on
though.
the Super Saiyans.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, see, I know what that is.
Ah, shit.
As people start like interacting and mingling, my character kind of like takes a step back and like hunkers down to like half his size and looks around like he doesn't understand like the kinds of interactions between all these people.
As you do that, you see that there is one creature here that is too small to be seen by anybody else. And it's Brix.
Yep. Oswalt feels a slight tugging on his pant leg.
Okay. So Oswalt is basically standing there fucking elated. Like, he's really excited, almost like overwhelmed, where he's just super excited that there's so many people, and he doesn't really know what to do. Oswalt is a roughly 24-year-old man. He's very, very thin. And he's dressed in very nice but very worn suit clothes. And he doesn't look like he's bathed in a while, and he's got really long black hair about down to the bottom of his ribs. And he feels the tug on his pant legs and looks down.
And Brix is there. Brix is a 25-pound house cat. So larger than your average house cat. Probably more equivalent to like a Norwegian forest cat as far as like size and stature. She's also very puffy. She's like black and brown tabby with like a white tummy. And she's wearing what would appear to be some sort of like fanciful circus performer outfit and a little cape.
Oh my god. How did you get in here? And Oswalt reaches down and like starts petting the cat. You are just the cutest.
She swats Oswald's hand.
Well, aren't you spicy?
And she looks up at Oswald and says,
Upright, what is your name?
Cats can talk now. Is this new? My god, it's been so long since I've seen a cat. When did cats learn to speak? Also, my name's Oswalt, Gravefinger. I apologize. How rude of me. I've just... When did the talking? When did cats learn to talk?
I'm 5.
I'm 24.
So, at least 5 years cats have been talking?
Wow, man, I am behind the curb.
You hear like the faint sound of like maracas or like a rattle as my character like sidles closer to the sounds of like friendly people interacting, and I slowly start moving closer.
Cat, I don't mean to alarm you. Are you seeing that bush move as well?
I can hear it.
You can hear it? Do bushes move now? Is this another thing that I'm behind on?
My character like tilts the mask keeps tilting back and forth, and you can hear that the rattling noise is coming from the mask.
Oswalt.
As I eye your character like some sort of like prey animal that is now speaking.
Brix is very well aware of the fact that there is a weird pile of dried grass eyeing her behind. Like, her ears are doing the thing where they're like very much paying attention to the thing behind her.
Yeah.
You know, as all of us being cat owners here, you all know exactly what I'm talking about. So she's aware. She's aware that you're eyeballing her.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
been
just
giving
like
a fuck.
awkward, like social recluse, like sitting too close now, just like staring.
Oswalt starts aggressively waving at the bush. Bush, come here, friend.
My character starts and stands upright and like becomes like twice as tall, and my neck like extends in fear.
Bushes can get taller now too. I've missed so much. This. The world is a beautiful place. Bush, come here, friend.
Adam, no matter what you say your character looks like, I'm just going to imagine you in armor.
But not like good armor. It's like pots and pans and strapped to his body.
Yeah. My character like slowly moves forward and like darts forward like with like a little too much speed and stops.
Brix at this point has like completely turned around. She's paying attention to you. She's on all fours and puffy.
I just want to say real quick, when your character like stood up tall, there were like 12 people in the air who were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, my character.
Oh my god!
My character is actually like slightly larger than a human.
Yeah.
But like bunched down under the grass, I'm like a dwarf size.
Yeah, so like a bunch of people recoiled and like there was a large area that opened up.
My
as
character
you did that.
moves around like bipedally most of the time.
Mm-hmm, totally. Okay, just throwing that out there.
Not
Go on.
bipedally, quadrupedally, I suppose.
Oh, he's normally
on all
bunched up?
fours.
Okay,
Yeah, like
okay.
walking around normally.
Well, on fours,
I like
not all fours.
reach out like a clawed hand from under the grass towards the cat,
She is very puffy and kind of recoiling, but like seeing that the hand is not like grasping her and like throwing her across the room or something, she's giving it a little sniff, sniff. Nothing bad yet.
Like a pat.
Yeah, give a little like pat.
Yep.
Like its little cat claws.
Oswalt reaches and grabs the claw that you've extended and like grabs it with one hand and then puts his other hand and starts shaking. And he's like, "It's a pleasure to me. Your ability to increase your girth is very, very impressive."
Oh, gross. Oh.
Did you have to say girth?
It's girth.
I tilt my head
bush.
and like you hear like a chattering sound behind the mask, and then a single word. I just say Knack.
It's a hell of a game.
Knack 2, baby.
Is that what you say after
No.
that? Knack you, baby!
Knack 2, baby.
Oh shit!
He's
and then
back.
you just take off.
No, I don't say anything but that.
Kellan leaves.
Would you prefer Knack over Bush? Knack, I'm Oswalt. Pleasure to meet you. Love your outfit. Very, very earthy. Very. If we were in the forest, I couldn't see you coming.
My character just kind of stares down at your hand and looks back up at you, and just says it stays silent, and then just nods.
The strong silent type. I love it. It suits you. It suits your woodsman vibe that you have going. I won't push you for details. If you will excuse me. Kat, what's your name? I feel like I don't know your name. I need to know your name in order to address you properly.
She has not taken her eyes off of the tall pile of grass the entire time, and just says, "I'm
Brix.
Beautiful name for a cat. I love it. It's perfect.
Not taking eyes off the tall pile of grass."
You see like the grass like move around, and then the hand comes back out and lays like some food on the floor.
What kind of food?
It's like dried like jerky.
She briefly breaks eye contact with the pile of grass, looks down at the food. She gets a little close, sniffs at it, paws at it a bit, picks a little piece up, and when she does it like a human would, with like grabby fingers, like little. Yeah. She's got like little polydactyl thumbs. She picked things up with. She picks it up. She brings it to her face. Gives a little sniff, little nibble, and she just grabs the whole thing and jams it into her pack.
Well, you better write down some jerky.
My character is pleased by this.
Does he just make a slow nod or something?
Yeah. He gets
an
along.
approving rattle.
He's always gotten along with animals better than people.
Knack, sharply dressed and produces food.
Sharply dressed.
I didn't even want to come in. Like, I'm loving this.
I think we know who the party leader is
Yeah.
right now. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
So I would say at this point, possibly around the time where Naktu like stood up and everyone like pieced the fuck out, Art kind of like turned around and noticed this little group, and having faced a fair amount of projections,
like 12 people.
Such far, yeah, give or take. No, who's counting? 13 actually.
Oh.
And he kind of walks over and he's like, I don't mean to bother you guys, but hi, are we meeting? I also, I feel like you guys didn't really like know each other when you came in. I also don't know each other. I don't know anyone here. I was thinking we needed like a team. I'm Art. How's it going?
My character is like making like head movements, like following your hand gestures more than actually paying attention to what you're saying. And just like trying to like learn interaction.
Yeah.
I grab your hand. I'm like, hi, Art, it's me. I'm Oswalt Gravefinger.
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 Grave. Oswalt Gravefinger.
That you nailed. You did it.
I try my best.
The entire time you're talking, I'm studying your hands to see whether or not you have gray fingers.
I notice that you're looking at my hand, so with one hand I'm still holding your hand and shaking it, and the other hand I just reach down and hold it near your face. I'm like, it's wonderful to meet you. May I compliment your armor? It is robust.
Thank you. By the way, I didn't say what my character looks like. He's like a Legolas looking motherfucker. He's an elf, and he's just in like big ol' armor.
So it's like Gears of War style armor, which is big and bulky, but like little Legolas head.
Yeah, it looks a little too big on him. It doesn't look like it's fitting him too well. But it's worn in. Like, he's definitely had it for a while.
I love this party.
Brix turns Oswald's hand over in her paws and is just like, these aren't gray at all.
No, not gray. Grave. Like a grave, like where people get put after they die.
What?
Yes. Gravefinger.
Gross.
I
God is laughing at you.
Oh no. I suppose a little bit, yes, but I've done my best.
Why would you put your hands on dead people?
I mean, that's kind of my bit. That's kind of what I do. To finish my introduction, I cast dead people magic.
Magic missile.
Oh.
I mean, don't all magic users cast dead people magic because they make people dead?
Oh,
Is that not how it works?
No.
She's just looking around like,
anyone?
But like no one's my height
with her
either,
arms
so
out
yeah,
like anybody.
Anybody? And you're like shin height.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
I also want to point out that Brix is standing bipedal, like she's standing on her hind legs.
Yeah.
So she's like thigh.
Yeah.
Well, brace yourself. Brace yourself. I don't necessarily make people dead with magic so much as I make dead people with magic. Let me introduce you to a good friend of mine, and he pulls this skull from the back, like it was hanging off the back of his belt that you didn't really see before, and he's got a skull with a candle on it, and he snaps his finger and lights the candle, and then puts the skull to the ground and lifts it up, and as he lifts it up, the body fills in, and it's a skeleton wearing a dress vest, a dress shirt, and then slacks and shoes. And he's like, this is my good buddy Wick. This is what I mean when I say dead people magic. Skeletons, I'm not sure if you knew this, Brix, but skeletons cannot move usually. I make them move.
She puffs up again instantly, and her eyes just go all pupils.
There's also just a whole lot of people around who are just backing up wildly. A couple people left the building.
Yeah.
My character shuffles towards the skeleton curiously and reaches out a clawed hand to its hand and lifts its hand up and starts observing it.
Yeah, Wick shakes your claw like I did.
My character
and
is
makes
like,
a lot of rattling noises.
Yeah.
my character is like watching the hands go up and down, and you see another set of hands emerge from the grass, one with a quill and a notepad, and it starts writing notes.
Also, Brix, if I might compliment you, you managed to increase your girth, like our good friend Knack here. Impressive. I didn't know. Another thing cats can do that I didn't know about. The technology's amazing these days. I need to.
Brix cautiously approaches Wick and just bats at him a little bit. Just kind of like pat, pat, pat.
You're never gonna let us advance with the
No.
story.
I'm just like, I am fucking loving this right now. This is amazing.
Nick,
While you guys have been talking, by the way, many groups have been...
Yeah.
There's
I would
only
assume,
like a
yeah.
couple, like maybe 2 or 3 groups left before you guys are like inevitably going to be chosen to peace out and go do whatever.
Makes sense.
Art, as soon as you made a skeleton, just like blanches. He's like paladins are not good with necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anything, usually like you would be trained to like fight a necromancer. So he's sitting here like, what have I done? But also looking around, the only people left in the room have already said they like would not group with him. So he's like just like sitting here, kind of like nodding to himself, trying to make the best of the situation.
Art, I hope you don't mind me interrupting. You seem like you have a lot on your mind. I have noticed your complexion has gone from full to pale, similar to mine. I Wick has had issues in polite society before. Are you okay? I assure you he's friendly. Wick, show our friend here how friendly you are. Wick does like a little dance.
Or just nods politely.
My character is very pleased.
It's
More
fine.
people have left the building.
Fine. It's fine.
By the way, I just want to
fine.
mention to people listening, if they're wondering why my character might be acting out of character for a druid with its curiosity towards the undead, because druids are also offended by that. That's worked into my character, so that'll be.
We'll learn about that at a later date.
Yeah.
Next time.
But that's just a theory. Theory.
Okay.
Nick, what does your character look like?
He looks a lot like Legolas.
Legolas wearing.
Oh yeah, that's
car.
right. That's right. That's
It's
right.
Legolas wearing a car.
Exactly.
Car in a car.
No, wearing a
Legolas
car.
in a red car.
Beep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, who wants to go to Mordor? Am I right?
Yeah.
my elf eyes see a trip to IKEA.
And there's baby seats in the back for the for the hobbits.
No, he's like Legolas, but like a little more broy.
Yeah.
Paladin, you know.
I mean, we kind of talked about this off mic, but I pitched the idea to you that, like, him in this plate mail kind of looks like a kid wearing his dad's clothes.
Yeah, he's definitely like he's a little bit out of sorts in his armor. He doesn't quite look right, but he's definitely a paladin, and he's definitely an elf. Definitely both those things.
Right, the last group ahead of you guys has been taken out, so you guys are fucking next. Oh my god.
Well,
Wow.
I don't mean to alarm you fine people, but it seems like we're the only ones left, so that means not only are we a group, but, if I may pitch this to you, this idea, friends forever.
I am alarmed by that, says Art, but great.
I'm sorry.
Great. I'm sorry. Great. Forget I said anything. It's great.
Did I do something?
There's one extra guy that hasn't left yet, and he's like, I can't. Like, God, no.
Next
And just
recruitment
leaves.
day.
Yeah. He's like, I'm coming back, like, next. I don't care. Bye. You guys are freaks, by the way. Freaks! He storms out of the room.
As he's storming
and he
out,
pulls the doors closed behind him with a loud, like,
Oswalt covers where Wick's ears would be. He blows out the candle. He's like, sorry, buddy, we gotta make you portable. And then he gets rid of the body by pushing it down like the opposite action of what he did, and then puts it back on his belt.
I guess Duncan would have seen your skeleton friend.
Yep.
He just doesn't care.
he makes a
He
note
would have
of
been
it in
like,
his-
okay, well,
We do take all kinds here.
I guess I'll ask him about that later. It's fine. Whatever.
I would assume that he's pretty confident in his ability to whoop my ass.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm assuming he's a level 20
Based on
NPC.
what you saw of him,
Yeah.
you are pretty sure that with one hand he could just toss you all the way across the city.
Yeah, he could kill
So-
all four of us in
Yeah.
one action.
Yeah.
with like a nasty
Yeah.
stare.
Yeah. All right. So, after all these shenanigans have gone down and angry random dude has left the building, shortly thereafter, Duncan comes back and he comes up to you and says, well, I thought there were more people here initially, but I suppose you are the last group to come with us. So, if you'll kindly follow me.
Yeah. The tabard looks great. Really, it's a good tabard you got.
I wanted to... You know what? It's fine.
Right? It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Thank you.
I know, it's fine. It's great. It's fine.
So he leads you out of the building, assuming you guys are willing to follow him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Yeah,
I'm
You're
Oswalt.
like, yes! You're walking right beside him.
Yeah, Oswald's just super fucking excited to be here.
Yeah, Art was gonna try and walk beside him, but then Oswalt was walking beside him, so he like fell back a little bit, and he was like, Cat, I mean, actually, great to meet you. Yeah, I hope we
So,
ace this.
so
She just smiles like,
Thank you, Shiny Upright. You're very big.
Duncan is leading you to this, to one of the subway stations nearby. But first, there's a,
is he gonna cover our like tokens or whatever to get in, or? that part of it?
You would assume so.
Okay, good.
So he's leading you outside the building. There's a caravan waiting. Yeah. So you guys all pile into that, and he gets into the front, and you guys are off to the subway station, where you get on. He pays your fare, and you travel up north to this little station here.
Okay. You are there.
To You Are There town. Yeah, you guys are up here now. Where you guys will then transfer to another caravan, and you're headed a little bit northeast of here. So now you guys can hang out and chat in the caravan with Duncan a little bit if you want.
Sure. My character shows like he's just like exasperated by like everything he sees in the city, to the point where he just like runs up to every window in like the subway or whatever and like puts his hands against the glass and is looking at the buildings and.
Duncan, sir, Duncan. I don't mean to bother you. I'm a bit of a country bumpkin, you could say.
Yes.
Is the moving bushes new? This is new technology, I assume.
I don't believe he's actually a bush.
Oh, you mean he's a thing in a bush?
Yes.
Yeah.
My character can hear you guys, but like doesn't know what you're talking about.
However, I must say it's not common.
Oh.
So, as far as new goes, I suppose so.
I like him. Strong silent type.
Yes. Silent. Yes.
Not me though. Not me. I'm more like I'm small and talkative. Small and talkative. Yeah.
Very, very talkative. I've noticed.
Are you guys sitting on seats, I assume, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brix is most likely like curled up in like a little cat ball next to you.
The caravan thing at the very. This isn't the caravan after you guys are like headed northeast from the city. So you guys are just like basically traveling in like open land. And it's like the caravan at the beginning of Skyrim.
So it's like a cart almost.
Yeah, a cart. Yeah, that's yes. Thank you. And so you guys are sat in like two seats across from one another. Yeah. So like I assume at the front of the cart is Duncan on one side, and you're sat directly across from him.
Yeah.
And like leaning like way over into his personal space.
Yeah. Now, Duncan, you'll have to forgive me.
He has a dead friend.
I do. So
I saw that actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed.
What?
I mean, is that a problem?
Not in and of itself, per se. Necromancy, as an art, can be useful to study things.
He smells
But
like
it's
musty clothes.
not exactly something that draws the most savory of folks.
So here's Duncan.
Yes.
The first time I made a skeleton friend was the day.
Friend.
Yes, friend. So here's the thing. I had a nice little. I lived with my dad, and I made a little skeleton friend from a book, and then I wasn't allowed from a book, and then I wasn't allowed to.
You made him out of a book?
No. I learned how to make him from a book.
Books are just dead trees, aren't they?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
My God. I don't know what to do with any of you.
I honestly don't know what to do with any of us either.
I mean,
Could I get another? Could I be in a? Could you assign me to a group?
No, unfortunately, we're kind of the system we have. We have. You're already in the character.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. I get it.
I'm really sorry.
Diplomacy.
I understand. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you know what? This checks out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really apologize for the inconvenience. I'm sure if you wanted to wait until next,
But it might be. My character understands, like, he's like watching like a child watching parents argue.
Oh, no.
He knows that he's done something wrong, but he doesn't understand what he did wrong.
Oh.
That's really sad.
Brix is just curled up asleep now. She just doesn't care.
She didn't give a fuck.
But I don't mean to interrupt. You asked for a new group, Art, and I really feel like you kind of just won the lottery here. I mean, we have a cat that can talk, and a sentient bush person, and I don't mean to brag, but I am sharply dressed, and Wick is just, my God, he can listen like nobody else. I'm just curious, like I don't understand.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, you and Wick seem really nice, but it's in the Paladin Order. It's
What's a paladin?
like so. I like spread the word of God. We're all about the new gods, and like, hey, have you heard that yeah, like we actually, we should go over that later, but like my run-ins previously with people with I don't want to say your type of magic, but I'm gonna say similar magic.
Similar.
I'm not at ease with your type of magic.
Oh.
It's a little. I mean, I think maybe we can work past it. I'm sure we can work it out. We're a team. We have to work together. I want to be part of the guild. Like we're gonna get through this.
But
it puts me on edge. It does.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, listen. I've lived a bit of my life has been a little bit secluded. Is the word I would use. I spend a lot of time by myself, so I'm just kind of curious. I've never met anybody that has done the kind of stuff that I can do. I didn't know anybody else could. I assumed because of the book that I read. This is a great book. It's just a great.
Sure it is.
It's super good.
I've got another probably great book you could read. It's about a lot of gods, and none of them do stuff with dead things. I'm just saying.
Second question. What's a god?
That's a question for another time, right, Duncan? We're almost there.
Yes,
right?
we're just about there. Don't worry.
Yeah. So you know what? Maybe if I see you after this.
You guys have gotten off the caravan / cart thing / whatever. You're now at the entrance of a cave, and it's very obviously a man-made cave.
Like, is it like the spray
out.
foam that's just like painted over?
Does it have doors? Are there
No,
guards?
it was dug into a fucking mountain. It was just really obviously
painted over?
dug in, and it was painted over in some parts. Specifically, the mural that Duncan is standing next to.
Is he in the mural?
Yes, as
And he's standing in the same pose as himself in the mural.
Fuck
But
yes.
the pose is this.
So
Yeah, he's
Duncan
doing,
is
like the duck face, like.
Yeah.
We've arrived at the test dungeon. If you look here, you will see a mural depicting one of the highest scorers of the test dungeon. You might notice it's me.
Just like,
I was gonna
fuck
ask
you.
if that was you. I'm very impressed.
Why, thank you very much.
You look younger in the mural.
I was 20 years younger, yes.
20?
Yes.
I can't imagine that number. It's bigger. It's so big. Guys.
I've never felt older than right now.
How old
My God.
are you?
I'm 5.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway. So, you're here today to test your skills as an adventurer. This dungeon is specifically designed to test your observation skills and your reaction skills and what?
I don't mean to interrupt, but what's a dungeon?
You know what? Just go through the door. It's fine. You'll figure it out.
All right, sir.
solve the...
All right, sir.
I'm already
Problem
at the door,
solving.
like, pushing on it.
All right, fuck, you got it.
Says pull.
Turn the knob. Turn the knob.
I
The knob. The metal. It's on the...
I turn the knob.
Yeah, our turns up and turns the other knob.
My
Yeah, but
I
God.
have my hand on the door and I'm like, stumble a little bit and I look at the knob and I'm like, and I take out my notepad and start writing notes as I walk in.
So as you guys are stepping in,
Wait,
Duncan,
hold on.
like...
Brix stands at the doorway and she's like,
I don't know if I want to go in
Go.
here.
Go in!
I don't know though. There's like
Go in.
stuff inside and
Go in!
no.
You have to decide.
She takes
You
one
have to
step over
decide.
she takes one step over the door frame and she's like,
But
Okay.
if I walk in though, I can't leave.
Please. You've come this. You just go in. Please just go in. I've already dealt with
and she just like
17 other parties. You have to go in.
Are they all still in here?
No.
Oh, I don't know then.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, fine.
All right, thank you. Slams the door behind you.
Well, wait, hold on. Before the door
you slam
slams,
the door, she immediately just like
All right, no, but before the door slams.
Before the door slams, Oswalt turns and goes, "Duncan, sir." Well, hey there, Billy. What you doing?
Hey there, mister. I'm just painting numbers on rocks for tabletop gaming.
Knock that shit off, Billy. You need to go to LibrisArcana.com. At LibrisArcana.com, you can get a dice subscription. Well, you'll receive a premium set of dice every month and 3 randomly selected bonus dice. Your collection won't stop growing.
What?
Shut your whore mouth, Billy. That's not all. You can also get yourself a D&D book subscription. If you love yourself some tabletop gaming, but you just can't decide what book to buy next, this'll solve that problem for you. Once a month, highly trained RPG gurus will scour their inventory and select a softcover D&D book to send to you every month. My oh my. And once you start making it rain those sweet, sweet role-playing books, you can get yourself a leather book cover from LibrisArcana.com. It'll make those snazzy D&D books look even snazzier. Why, you'll look like just one of them little old characters out of the game, with your little magic book full of rules and numbers. Does all this sound good to you, Billy?
Yeah?
And if you don't need any more dice or books or leather covers, boy oh boy, they sure do have lots of other options. Tons of gaming accessories.
Neat.
That's right, Billy. And if you type in the code GUILD when you're checking out, you'll get yourself a tasty little 5% discount. That's right, Billy. I'm your hookup. LIBRIS, Arcana.com, for all your gaming needs.
Alright, so after the door is closed, you can hear him, like, turn around and, like, he's like... and then he regains his composure and he's like, "Good luck, young adventurers."
I take out a piece of rope and I like lay it down on the ground and I throw one end towards the cat and I slowly start pulling it in and making like soft clicking noises.
at first she doesn't notice because she's too busy scratching on the door, but eventually she does like hear the she turns an ear and she hears a soft clicking, so she sees the rope, she gets the big eyes.
When you look, I like wiggle it and pull it in.
Why are we just playing with cats with words?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so what do we see?
Because my character...
Give me a second, you fucking penis.
Okay.
I'm fucking drawing what you see.
Oh my god.
You not going through the door really upset me. I wanted to fucking turn around and throw this empty beer bottle at Maya.
Oh.
Because she's fucking done that more than once.
Yeah,
Of course she has, she's a cat.
she's a cat.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that I'm not going to do that every time we're supposed to
No,
go
no,
through a door.
it's
Okay.
No, sometimes someone will open the door and you'll just dart in immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Before
like,
it's like,
you're
no,
not
no, no,
supposed
no.
to fucking go in there.
It's just full. It's a room full of poison gas, and I'm like, ah.
No!
I appreciate
Please!
that your character acts like a cat.
No, 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 no.
She's a regular ass
And
cat, so she does cat
we-
things.
Yeah.
Like at some point, she's gonna poop, and you guys are gonna not know where it is.
We need stuff like
Fuck.
that. Yeah.
I'm really upset right now.
Alright, so Duncan's fucked off.
Bye, Duncan.
He's just like, oh, thank God.
You can, like, as he's stepping away from the door, you can hear him being like, "It just gets harder every single time."
The freaks get weirder every day.
Every day the freaks just get
talking
weirder and weirder. I don't...
Explain.
Okay, so, who cast to detect magic?
Me.
Alright, so you're detecting some fucking magic, bitch. You're detecting magic here, specifically.
Cool.
Right here.
Right in
It's
front of
a
us.
60-foot
Yeah.
radius too, so I'll be aware of everything. Within
How long
60
does it
feet.
Okay, you detect magic here, 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 and here. So, similar situation here as far as like environment goes. It's like all just like carved out rock, except it's like pretty smooth in comparison. It looks like an actual like castle wall, but like carved out at the side of a mountain kind of deal. It's got decent lighting because of like electrical lighting and things. So it's actually got like lighting on the ceiling and whatever. So you can see everything in the room pretty decently.
Yeah.
There are mirrors here, 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 and here. And right here is a mural that depicts a hand going through a wall.
Art looks
Informative.
at the mural
Mm-hmm.
and looks at the mirrors
Yup.
and just walks up to it and tries to put his hand through through
Which?
the first mirror. Just the one closest.
This
I'm like,
one
it's like
here?
right in front of me. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he's just gonna like reach out and touch it.
Can I get a spot check from you
12.
for a spot check?
Yeah.
All right. So you walk up to the mirror and you're just kind of like pawing at it at this point. Like your hand
he's
like
just gonna,
touches.
reach out and like touch it.
Yeah. So it touches the mirror and you're looking at it for a second, trying to figure out like what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking around in the reflection of the mirror and something doesn't look exactly correct.
Okay.
So
Can I figure out what doesn't look exactly
you
correct?
can look around for it for sure.
I look around me.
Can you do a search? Hooray!
Oh, my search is very good. Oh, 27. I got a crit. I got a crit.
Fucking shit!
I got a 20.
You
All
found
right.
Jesus.
First 20.
So you,
Fuck yeah.
with your hand against the mirror, you're like looking at the reflection, and you notice that in the reflection, and not actually next to you, there is a lever, like sticking out of the ground, but only in the reflection.
Can I put my hand to where the lever would be if it was not in the reflection? Like if it was like next to me or whatever.
You can certainly try. Yes. So you're like just like watching yourself in the mirror,
I'm
trying
kind
to
of
like.
watching myself in the mirror and like just trying to like put my hand where I feel that thing would be.
Okay. And then are you like pushing it forward, pulling it backwards, or are you trying both?
I just like.
Did you find it?
Just like jiggy.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
you're
like,
just
just
like
moving around.
feeling for it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do that, and
I do
everything
that.
is great.
Everything is great.
Everything is great. The mission
Yeah.
is solved. You leave the
Oh.
dungeon. No. So a panel opens up here
You're all rich and famous.
when you do that.
Okay. Art kind of like stops and like takes his hands off everything. He's like, I think I did something.
Wait,
Important note: after that happens, when you put your hands up like that,
Yeah.
the actual like rod part of the lever falls out of your hand. It has
Wow.
become real.
It's like I think.
It's fine.
I scuttle curiously into the corner where the panel opened.
All right. So, looking inside the panel, you see a rod similar to the one that just fell out of Art's hand.
Is it
Can I get a
attached to
spot
anything?
check from you? No, it's not.
Spot check.
Can I get a spot check from you?
I got a 19.
Oh my god.
no.
A 19?
Yeah.
My god, you notice that there's a symbol engraved on the top of the like ball part of the rod. Like it's like a stick and then a big metal ball on the end of it.
There's a symbol on it? What
Yep.
kind of symbol is it?
It looks like a symbol for Earth. It basically just looks like a rock, but like a fancy designed rock with like swirly bits.
I hold the rod like this as I walk towards the party.
Okay.
So you
Hold
kind of
rod
hold
out
it
in front
out
of you.
like an offering
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. You can
Remember
see
this-
that I'm still walking on all fours as I hold it out in front of me.
I would say that you notice that there is a symbol on the one that Art dropped, but it is different from the one that Knack picked up. The symbol on the one that Art dropped is more swirly and looks more like a puff of air.
So I want to look in the second mirror.
I want to look in the third mirror.
Okay. So you're looking here,
Yes.
and you are looking here.
Yes.
Okay. So, looking in the mirror, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
It's just behaving like a regular mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but you fucking saw the shit out of a thing on the mirror. Not in the reflection of the mirror, but on the mirror frame itself.
Okay.
So, the frame of the mirror is made up of tiny little runes, and they're all, like, slightly glowing. Not, like, hugely, but, like, they give off, like, a tiny amount of light. And they
Like a
have,
glow-in-the-dark kind of thing?
Yeah, like that. And at the top, like, the keystone of the mirror frame is a rock that is not glowing and is engraved with the same symbol as the earth rod.
Guys, this one's broken.
What's how?
Look, the frame is fancy and that piece at the top is not.
Oh, that rune looks like the rod that we found.
Okay.
Maybe the rod is a key.
Okay.
I shuffle towards that mirror. And I start trying to see if the rod...
Can I get a spot check from you?
Yeah.
Roll your fucking ability to see things.
I get...
Whoops.
He's doing
I
secret
want it
checks.
for you.
I'm gonna roll on a flat surface.
I accidentally rolled a 16 for nothing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, you got it already.
23.
Yeah, no, you got the fuck out of it. So as you approach the mirror, holding the earth rod, you see that in the reflection of the mirror, there is a slot in the ground where the pole part of the rod would fit, if it were in physical space next to you.
I jam that motherfucker in the spot where it's supposed to go.
You scare the piss out of Brix. She jumps
Do you
back.
and like pull it, or like you like jam it in
I
there
like,
and like
put it in, and I like look up at everyone and to like
Brix is like 5 feet
Demonstrate
behind
that-
you. She jumped like hella far.
a thing has happened, and then I pull it very slowly and deliberately so that if anyone wants to interject, they can be like, "Don't."
All right. So when you do that, brip, 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 another panel opens here. Like the stone wall goes.
I want to take a look in there.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
What do I see?
Another rod.
Piece of shit.
What's on the rod?
Just like pile of
All
shit.
right. You're just you know where to look at this point. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So okay. So on the metal part, on the very top of it, is the symbol. So like yeah, comparing the earth and the air rods, you would have seen the symbol on the very top.
Yes.
Okay. So on this one, you see one that looks like a water drop.
Let's see where this one goes. We have one more mirror. We haven't looked
Yes.
at the third mirror, perhaps.
There's 4 in here.
There's 4 mirrors?
There's one like affixed to the wall. Up here.
So.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If I may pitch, I believe the 4 elements will match up to the rods that will match up into the mirrors. So it's just a matter of finding them, succeeding in our spot checks. And
You don't know what that is.
Can
Try again.
I look above the 2 remaining mirrors? Just the mirrors where we haven't essentially received or inputted
Okay, so
levers. Yes, those 2.
which
I'll
one do you
take-
want to go to first?
I'll take one if you want, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you have to communicate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at this one.
And she points to the one mirror that's like by itself, like
Okay. Off in
at the
the
end of the room.
yeah, and I'll look at the one that's closer to me. In the middle.
All right.
Okay.
Spot check.
Yep.
So you pointed out before that it's at the
top.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an 18.
And I got an 11.
But you know where to look. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you know where to look. So it's so you notice that on the top of this one is the water symbol, the one that
Cool.
looks like a droplet, and the one that you see is the fire symbol.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it's the same thing where it's like glowing around the edges, and then the top sort
Yep.
of keystone piece.
Yeah, exactly
Okay.
same.
This
situation.
one's also broken, guys.
All right.
I love your character.
Thank you.
Could I see the water one?
I passed the water rod.
All right.
You throw it 15 feet.
It lands.
It clocks me in the face.
You take
He's no longer
reflex
pretty.
save.
Oh no!
I didn't want to throw it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Good, because I didn't do well in that reflex save.
How did you do?
Underhand.
Roll for damage.
Plus whatever my bonus. I rolled a 7. Anyway,
Yeah, you got. Hit
I
as
got
fuck.
hit by that for sure. Anyway, but he passed it to me.
Yep.
It's fine. Do I have to do a spot check, or I know where to look because I
Well, you
pulled
haven't.
and pushed.
Oh
a
yeah,
lever
you did the
before.
first one. Yeah, I would still do a spot check. Yes,
Okay.
please.
But your odds are better, I would say.
Oh, that didn't
Great.
friggin' do anything. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, you saw the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I got it.
You know exactly where it is.
Okay.
You just go.
So I just ram that fucker in and just ka-chink, like, let's go.
Yup. Abso-scrutely.
Gross.
What?
Why?
Okay, so this thing opens up here. Revealing.
I run over and look.
Whee! Excitedly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like a child with your arms up. Yeah.
Like
Run
a
over to the
toddler with your
room.
like.
I want one of these to just like deke us out, and it's not a rod. It's just like something crazy.
Yeah, it's just like
Big dick.
Yeah, just a
Metal
big
finger.
old dick.
Alright, yeah, no, you got a thingy.
I look on the rune.
It's a fire symbol.
I run over to Brix. I have the fire rod.
This one's broken, though. It's broken, see?
I look
And
in
she
the
points at
mirror.
them.
Knowing what I know now from watching our friend Artie do it.
I learned it from watching
Spot check, spot check. Yeah, you're like, it's the.
19. So then I put the rod where it goes.
Mhm.
And then I pull.
I mean, assuming that's what you want to do, yes?
Yes, yeah, I do all that. I do all the things that I saw Art do.
Okay, so a panel opens up here with 4 slots.
What shape are the slots?
They're
Roundish?
yeah.
Like maybe some.
It's like
rods
deep
should go on
enough.
them?
Yes, perhaps. I couldn't say.
Are there any like markings or anything around the slots?
No.
Let's put the rods in the slots in the order in which they were in the mirrors.
So you're depositing the rods into the little slot device.
Yes.
Roast monster, you failed.
You fail. You lose.
You lose D&D, all your
Good
characters
day,
die.
sir.
The campaign is over.
You fucked up. You get out of my
fucked up.
house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff,
Okay.
This is my house.
So you deposit the rods.
Mm-hmm.
They retract into the wall.
Oh,
and
no.
The door right here swings open.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Fucking Brix just runs into the doorway the second it opens. It's like open a crack enough for a cat to get through, and she fucking
Yeah.
bolts.
Art tries to run in right after Brix, but has to wait for the door to open.
So you're at the door just like.
All right, so you run immediately into the room. So you're going through the door. Where are you?
Just like at the door frame, like
Oh,
maybe a
okay.
few feet.
Just
in.
like
Yeah, I basically just run in and then full stop right at the entrance.
God, I hate this.
Is it because I'm too much like a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's stressing me out, and I want to
You just want to fucking kick Brix across the room.
just use a no-no
It
can on her.
conflicts. It conflicts with your rogueness.
I
Yep.
basically am a no-no can. So just like a lanky boy.
You're gonna be the
In a
rogue that
big ol'
runs into the
armor.
trap.
Yep.
So she bursts in, and then we all follow. What do we see?
okay. So well, man, she's just standing right in the way, isn't she?
I'm tiny. They can walk over me.
Okay, well, fuck. Okay, so you motherfuckers step into this room. On this side of the wall, you see yet another mural. And this one's just real simple. It is the shape of a man who appears to be falling.
So it's an empty room with a mural.
There is a rug here.
Like right
An
in front of
old,
us.
tattered rug right in front of you.
Clearly going to fucking trap finding all over that fucking room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fucking. What is that? Is that a 9? No, that's a 6, motherfucker. That's an 8. With my fucking. Yeah. Take that in your face, nerd.
I think it's clearly a trap.
Okay,
She
so in your
bats the-
attempt to try and go and search that as a trap. You look at it real careful. You see nothing out of the ordinary. You decide that it was safe enough to roll all over. And in doing so...
I didn't get a 1.
I didn't get a...
She didn't roll a 1.
That square there fell away. The ground fell away.
Hey guys, just throwing this out here. I'm a professional trap finder, and there are no traps except for that one that fell away.
Except for that one.
Art nods, and it is a little weary from the part that fell away of the floor.
You may want to stay back. You're a big boy. I'm a small, not big boy.
I am a big boy. It's true.
Where's the rug again?
The rug is right where Brix is standing.
Are there more?
On the rug.
I pick the cat up and lift the rug.
Okay. You see very clearly under the rug was a symbol. Like a very clear-cut, like, orange symbol carved into the fucking tile underneath the rug.
I knew that was there. I was testing you. Also, put me down.
What an excellent test. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
That we're bonding as a party.
Also, nice job, Duncan, putting a rug over this trap.
It works.
The entire time, Brix is just squirming because you're holding her up by like a scruff or whatever.
Are there more rugs?
I put you down.
Yes.
I look back
Look
this way.
around.
Okay, well, we don't have to do a spot
No,
check to
you
know if there are
don't.
fucking more rugs.
there
Don't
more
fucking
rugs?
lie to me, Jeph.
You don't. There are not more rugs.
I look this way.
The
We can
room
look
is
around and
generally
see rugs.
dusty.
Okay.
What's this way?
This way,
I have dark vision.
it's not that dark.
Okay.
It's like, it's not as bright as this room, but it's not very dark. So it's low light at best.
Do elves have low light vision?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Nice.
I don't think you have dark vision, but you definitely have low light.
Yeah, I feel like I have low light vision.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Me too.
I don't.
You're human.
Yeah, you're a fucking boring-ass human, bitch.
With your fucking human eyes.
Looking down this hallway, you see this shape.
Kind of wiggly.
Kind of wiggly, kind of wiggly. This one's more rocky looking than the last room.
So less
like
polished?
it's less, yeah, it's less polished than the last room, and it's generally like kind of more dusty. There's more like just general wear on this room, and there's more like
Okay.
just random pebbles strewn about. That's like an immediate difference that you can notice. This room is extremely clean in comparison.
So there was a symbol under the rug, yes?
Yes, correct.
And was it a symbol that we saw previously in the
No.
room? Like none of the earth elementals?
should-
Okay.
Should we maybe step on the symbol?
Art would like to look to the other parts of the room to see if there's any sign of the symbol.
Just to peer down the hallway and see if I can see
Spot,
anything.
please.
Okay,
Holy
that's
fuck.
a
That's what we
17 plus 7, so that's a 22.
On the spot check?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, here's what you spot.
Here's what my kitty eyes see.
Here's what your kitty eyes see. You see very clearly defined panels. You cannot make out everything on some panels, but you can certainly see that at least one panel right here has a similar looking rune.
Okay, so Brix turns to, I guess Art, because Art seems to be the closest. Hey, there's, panels.
Oh, I'm
And-
gonna
and
mark
things.
down the...
There's some panels, and she's like pointing to the hallway that you just stared down and didn't
The
see
one
shit.
that you saw was this one.
Yeah, and then there's a panel sort of right in front, and she's like, and there's a panel here, and it's got the thing upright. And she's just like clanging on your armor. All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Did you hear that? Any of it?
No.
Oh, there's panels. And she's like motioning down the hallway. And there's a panel right here, and she motions sort of in front of you. And it's got the same thing as the thing over here. And she points at the thing on the symbol on the floor.
The thing on the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah. I need your bigness to help me with this stuff.
All right, what do you need me to do?
And she just points at the panel on the floor, and she's like, can you do something to that, please? And takes a step back.
Do you want me to touch it? Or...
Yeah!
And I guess Art like steps on it? Like touches it?
Okay. So you step on that panel.
And you die.
You were inside out.
I don't like that you're drawing something around where you put my character. I can't quite see what you're doing, but it looks like maybe I'm like gonna fall in there.
So all of this
Oh my god, I
crumbles away.
activated the fuck out of a trap. Great. Good. Great.
Oh boy.
Good.
I walk up to here,
Yeah.
and I jump from here to here without rolling.
You
just have
can
good
do
jump.
that.
Yeah, I have. Dry Queen get. You're supposed to get plus 30 to jump.
Holy
but
shit!
We
negotiated down to 20.
20.
Jesus.
So he can
okay.
just make that.
Okay, cool.
Woo!
Damn, son.
And I make it to the other side. And then I just like sit there for a second, and then I turn around and stare at everyone.
Nice.
I wave.
Okay, so do you want him to do something now that he's over there?
I don't know. I told you guys to do a thing, and then the floor gave away. So
I'll spot.
I'm gonna not again.
I'm gonna use spot check while I'm over here for anything interesting. I get 26.
You see a door. Around here.
Oh,
I like
no.
click out the word door in my language.
Nobody understood that.
There's
The
seems
clicking
to be-
echoes through the hallway.
If I pray to God, can I understand it?
I pray to your God. Give me a prayer roll.
Do I have a bonus?
I don't know.
I think our friend found a series of clicks.
You
over
see,
there.
You don't understand it at all.
You see my character get like frustrated with himself, and he like kind of like writhes a little bit and like smacks himself in the head, and then he deliberately and slowly says out the word door in like a voice that sounds like a tree creaking.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Oh, a door.
A door.
You are way too accepting.
Oh, a door.
How are we gonna get over
You
there?
sounded like Owen Wilson.
A door.
Wow.
There are platforms, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are platforms.
It's not more than a 5-foot jump.
So I'm feeling confident about our ability to maneuver this death pit. You are covered in metal.
Oh,
I
boy.
mean, yes.
Only
I've
kind
spent
of.
a lot of my life covered in metal. I think.
But can you
Can you dunk?
Can you
Woo!
can you
Light
fling
elves
the
can't
metal
dunk. Anyway.
with you inside of it across these pits?
With you.
I'm
inside.
concerned about your safety is what I'm trying to say.
I appreciate your concern. I think I can make it.
Now, I mean, if anybody could do it, it would be you.
It would be me. You know what? You're right.
How deep is this pit?
I mean,
Is it forever or is it?
no,
60
it's not forever. It's definitely under 60 feet.
Because you could see the bottom.
Because you could see the bottom of it, and it was definitely jagged ass rock.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Can I try to jump to the little sort of pedestal in the middle?
You can try, sure.
Yeah.
Wait, from where?
From where Art is currently standing.
So you
So,
guys
like,
are
at
just
that
gonna be
little-
like blah, blah,
Yeah, well, I'm tiny.
taking up the 5-foot space.
I
Yeah,
just sort
you're
of
small.
like dart in between his legs.
Man,
That's
you
a-
fucking.
That's a 16.
You had no problem with that at
I'll have to
all.
roll.
I love that. It's wonderful.
That is a 23.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, you
Cat's
jumped the
grace, just-
fuck out of that.
Yeah.
You should probably just finish the whole thing while
Okay.
you're going. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I will jump again. That's a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You fucking do it. You awesome fucking
Poise
flying
and
into me.
grace.
triple backflip.
Art, my friend, would you like to jump now, or shall I?
You know what? Let's have you jump.
Are you going to step back or anything?
I'm gonna step back.
All right,
I'm gonna let our friend here jump.
What's your jump ability?
I don't have one.
Like absolutely nothing?
Yeah, it's just my strength
I'm
modifier.
gonna get my fucking
Damn it.
secret dice rolling thing out. Oh no.
What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
11.
11.
11.
That's not bad.
Oh, actually, you do make that, but just barely.
Yeah. Oh,
you land. One of your feet is like slightly off, and you're like, ah! But you do land.
And I land. I'm like, oh yes, and I bow. I'm like, fantastic.
Great job, everyone.
What?
Natural 20.
Oh, shit!
Wow. So you also do a triple backflip and land.
And
Did I get a 20?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
And you also stick the landing with like
A big
one of
four.
those.
So I'm going with my jump roll.
Which is strength modifier if you don't have any extra in there.
Yeah, so that's a +1.
Nice. Better than +0.
Yeah,
But you got a net 20, dude.
I know. Okay.
This is stressful. Sure wish you didn't make that fucking death void.
Yeah, I mean, but here we are.
Sorry about that, guys. That's
Making
my bad.
a death void. 14.
That's good.
15. 15.
You actually do
Yeah.
make that.
I made it with 11, so...
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna move forward and all right, I'm gonna come over to that and are you making fun of us? Because at the end of this isn't even the door we're supposed to go through.
We
Like,
forgot
this
that
is
there's
just
a button
different
over
fucking
there
door.
somewhere.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
No, I didn't.
What?
I don't want to say.
We fucked up, guys.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Oh no.
Is that a
You
1?
just remember that critical 1s and critical 20s don't work on skills, but still you got a 2, so you failed anyway.
I got a 1. I got a 2, but I rolled a 1.
Why is it that I was, like... just structurally...
jinxed it, yeah.
Structurally, I was hoping that this would happen.
I mean, it makes for good storytelling, right, guys?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
right?
Am I right?
Please don't kill our friend. Hey everybody, it's me, Adam, your friendly neighborhood corpseman. Corpse man. Well, so this is the first episode of the D&D podcast, Killustrators. We hope you like it. We know first episode of podcasts always have kinks to work out. We thank you for sticking with us. Pretty excited with where this thing goes. It's going to be good. It's going to be interesting. Our party is weird in the best possible way. All music heard in this episode was downloaded from Incompetech.com, made by Kevin MacLeod. He is so good. His music is so good. Check it out. Follow us on Twitter at Killustrators, where you can get news when new episodes go up, and maybe art, because we're Killustrators, and we doodle things a lot during D&D sessions. So we'll probably be sharing some of that. And also, you can find our individual information in the Killustrators Twitter, so you can follow us if you like any of us more than the others. Either way, I appreciate you giving us your time. We hope it was worth it, and we look forward to delighting you with further shenanigans. All right, see you next time.